Hello, everybody. Hmm. Just had a little message come up saying network error. That's a bit weird. Hi, Wendy. Internet. Keep getting messages saying poor internet connection. Hopefully it'll go through. Hi, Megan. Hi, Sue. Hopefully it'll last the night. Hi, Glenda. Thanks for your lovely card, Glenda. It arrived in the mail. I haven't posted it yet. Thank you, Megan. I haven't posted any pictures. I don't know how much talking I'm going to be able to do. But from Glenda. And it opens up. It's awesome. So that looks like a pretty cool fancy fold card. So yes, take some pictures of that and upload that shortly. And I received another card. Hi, Karen. I can't even do up that photo right now. Received another card. This is just a thank you card, but it arrived on my birthday, which was great. Oh no, we had massive thunderstorms come through here yesterday, Glenda. So much wind and rain. Some parts got hail. I didn't get any hail, but so that's lovely. Hi, Carrie. And then I've got this as another thank you card for the cards that I donated to the troops. One of the lovely ladies in my greater team did a troop cards for the troop day for the World Card Making Day, and I donated a whole heap of my existing cards for that. And she sent me a lovely thank you card. So that was nice. And then my husband just went down to the post because I got my confirmation from Stamping Up that my order arrived, and I had no box delivery, but in the post it was my Purple Posy ink pad, which got sent, so it was in the mailbox. And here was another birthday card. So this one's from Chrissy. So that was lovely. I keep getting messages, Megan, saying I've got poor internet connection, so it could be me. I don't know. Wow, you have got a dreaded cold. I woke up on Wednesday and I seriously could not get out of bed. My head felt like it was 100 kilos. Every time I stood up, I got really dizzy. I have never spent a whole day in bed ever. And I spent all day Wednesday in bed. Yesterday I got up and I did work, but I still wasn't great. Like, I was supposed to meet a girlfriend. Hi, Denise. Meet a girlfriend to pick up something that I'd left at her house. And I said to her, I just don't even feel safe driving. I don't want to drive anywhere. Woke up today and I'm heaps better today. My head feels clear. I got in the car. But now this cough has appeared within the last probably 2 hours. And as I'm eating dinner and talking to my husband, I'm like, I don't know whether I'm going to be able to do my live tonight and not cough, because just have some water and see whether you're all right. So the last of my birthday cards is what my son made me. So he's 4. So he made me this birthday card and drew me a picture. And he wished for a Paw Patroller for me, because that's what every mummy wants, is a Paw Patroller. And Daddy wrote in the other side, but it's wonderful. So they're my cards that I got this week. It is very cute, and I'm very, very happy with it. I much prefer a handmade card from Hunter than anything else, like than a store bought. And because I make so many cards, I just don't like spending money on cards when I've got 200 of them sitting in my cupboard. Hi, Kerry. So yes, so we did the draw just as we came on, or Adrian did it for me. Where did I put that? And so this is the stamp set that is being given away for last week, Facebook Live video, and Karen Drager was the winner of that. Oh, that's not cool. How old is your son now, Megan? Mine's still 4. I'm hoping I've got a few more years. Hi, Karen. So this, I'll have to PM me, Karen, to get your address, and I'll pop this in the post for you. 18. Oh, see, I have a 20-year-old stepson, and I did get a Facebook message. So I was pretty happy with that, because it got to about 7:30 last night, and I hadn't heard anything. And I'm like, oh, he's forgotten. And then I got a Facebook message. So that's better than nothing. It was good. At least he remembered. Whether he was prompted or not by his father is a different story, but I got the message. I'm pretty happy with it. So, now, October is obviously my birthday month. I'm having super celebrations. I'm giving away a stamp set every Facebook Live video. And then I've got 2 prizes to give away that are valued at over $70 because it's my 7-year Stamping Up anniversary as well. To get in the draw for those, they're going to be drawn at the end of the month. Any comment on my Facebook Live, any comments on my Facebook posts or my Instagram posts will get 7 entries. You certainly do take anything when they're that age. Me, whatever you can get. I had this was saying with my son that I'm going to hug him and kiss him and squeeze him forever, even when he is, and he responds saying 25, and I respond saying yes, that's right, and maybe even when you're, and he says 45, and I said yes, because I'm going to be your mummy forever, and he's going to be my, and he goes, and I'm going to be your son forever, and I'm like, yes. So I'm hoping by the time that he's 25, he remembers that, and that we're going to be hugging and kissing and squeezing each other forever, because I don't want to lose that. I don't like my chances, but I think the younger I say it, and the more I say it, the more of a chance I have. Sharing my posts will get you 14 entries into the draw. Placing a customer order with me of more than $50 will get me 21 entries. Thanks, Megan. Participate in any of my online classes gets you 28 entries, and I have 2 online classes open at the moment. Attend the Christmas extravaganza day, which I'm having on Saturday, and that will get you 35 entries into that. I'm having it next Saturday, not this Saturday. And if you would like to join my team and become part of the Bolly Stampers, that will get you 70 entries. So they're obviously going to be drawn at the end of the month. But yes, keep sharing and commenting, and you can continue your entries into that. And those prizes are worth over $70. So I'm not going to do any stamping tonight. We're going to create a little mini album, and I'll show you 2 that I've already created, but I'll show you how to create them and go from there. So I might flip you around so we can start start creating. Yeah, if only it stays that cute, Carrie, and he actually listens to me, would be really good. Thanks for sharing, Kerry. Okay. So I did this in my class a couple of classes ago. So I thought I would show you how I did this, because I'm sure we all have some DSP that we are hoarding. Oh, see, that's beautiful, Megan. You don't want to ever give those up. So we've got some mini albums, and these are only DSP, so you don't need anything else, just DSP. This one I've used the Sailing Home Suite, and I have used, to help decorate it, I've used the Memories and More cards on here. And so there's some pockets, and I've got some Memories and More with some stickers in there. Pockets. Hi, Chrissy. So you can add photos, you could add journaling tags, you could add anything. So there's that one. It could just be my voice as well, Kerry, because I'm quite sick at the moment and I'm struggling with my voice. But I have been getting messages that my internet is dropping in and out. And then this one is the Birds of a Feather suite. And so this one I've just used some more DSP because I had extra DSP left for part of the photo mounts on here. And I've got pockets on this page, but not on this one. So then you can put extra cardstock on this one. And then pockets on this one again. And then, so that's those two. So I'm going to show you how to make them because seriously they are really, really simple, and I thought it'd be a nice quick project because I'm not sure how long my voice is going to last and before I have to go because I end up in a coughing fit. So I'm going to do a Christmas version, and I've got some extra brightly gleaming paper because you do need 12 by 12 paper for this. I'm assuming you could do it with 6 by 6, but it'll just end up being a smaller version. So I'm just doing the big version with the 12 by 12 paper because I actually went through my DSP and I don't have, the only other 12 by 12 DSP that I have left is the Pretty Peacock foil, like that special paper, and that's only one-sided, and you need double-sided paper to do this. So I didn't have much of a selection of DSP to use. I have been making sure I use everything I buy this year, which has been great, except when I go to do a different project that I haven't had. Oh, that's all right, Megan. Have fun. Thanks for watching. Get on to do it for me. It's good. So I've chosen these 4. Now these 3 really go really well, and then this one I think I'm going to use this side of it because that colour just doesn't kind of go with too much else on here. But I'm going to do this one with pockets on everything and show you, but I'll also tell you how to remove the pockets if you don't. So what you need to do is you need to score all your paper at 6 inches. So you can either have, I might actually get my scoreboard out rather than my trimmer because it's just a bit easier with the scoreboard. Now, if you've got a pattern on your paper that is directional, you have to be aware of the way that it's going. Now, with the star pattern and this pattern, it doesn't matter because they're not directional. So that's all right. So we'll score this at 6 inches. And again, this is it. There's no direction on this paper. This, I want the stripes up like this, so we'll go this one, there's no direction, so that's another good one. It is a lot better if you have no directional paper, because with this one, like, you've got the birds, but then when they become the pockets, my birds are upside down, which I didn't really think through until I made the pocket, but I really wanted the birds on the front. So you've just got to think that if you're going to trim that off and not have pockets like this page, then it wouldn't matter if you had the bird paper type thing. And now my bird cages are upside down then too, because I wanted my feathers the right way. So they're just a few things to take note of if you've got directional paper. And then, oh look, I've done well. All of these don't have directions. That's made it easy when my brain's a little bit foggy. Now, so you just score down the middle at 6 inches, and then you just simply flip and then score at 3 inches. So that line's going that way. Flip and score at 3 inches. Now this brightly gleaming paper is not the thickest DSP that we have, so when you're scoring you need to make sure that you're scoring, don't be pressing too hard, otherwise you will pierce the paper. I've actually been sick, Chrissy, so it wasn't the best. Yesterday was better than Wednesday. Hi Karen, I'll need to get your address because you won our lucky draw, like our drawer from last week's video. So you've won this stamp set. So I'll need to pop that in the post for you. So if you can PM me your address, that would be great. So yeah, I've actually been a bit sick, Chrissy, but I feel 100% today compared to yesterday, and 500% compared to Wednesday. So that's pretty good. And seriously, that's it for the scoring. And I haven't actually had to even cut any paper. If you didn't want the pockets on them, rather than scoring this line at 3 inches, you would simply just trim that off. And then you just have your it'd be 9 by 12 piece and fold that. So then you need to decide what print so have all your papers up the right way. So you want the 3-inch score line at the bottom. Have them all the right way. And then if you've got papers, like you might not like, because let's face it, not every side of the DSP is great, and I don't particularly like this side with this colour family that I'm using for this album. So if you like that and you don't like the print on one side of your paper, now you will see it for the pockets when they fold up, but you want that piece to be either piece 2 or 3, because it means that both these sides will be covered. Okay, and so we'll fold this up. And I kind of think the same with this blue copper, even though I like the copper, with the colour family that I'm going, which is the Pretty Peacock. I don't want too much blue in it, so I think that's going to be like folder 2, the other folder. And then I think I want this to be my front cover. So we'll fold that way. It is really nice, Karen. I really like it too. It's not one of our thicker DSPs, so when you are scoring, you just need to be a tad bit gentle compared to some of our other DSPs, which are a little bit thicker, but that's okay. So just fold and burnish those score lines so you get nice even edges. Now I think I'm happy for this to be on my back. Oh, that didn't score very straight, did it? Fold very straight. That's a bit better. I've used a whole pack of casing Christmas cards. It's very nice. Now, I think I'm actually going to have this as my back, because what will happen, like, you don't have the same front and back. So this will be my front, this will be my back. Let's fold these. I have bought 2 packs of this paper, Karen, and this is my second pack, and I didn't have too many pieces left to choose from. The only other piece that I didn't use was the baubles, and I love that for cards, and I didn't really want that for the album because it is directional, and directional paper for this album, it's not impossible, it just makes it a little bit trickier. Okay, fold that down. I don't often use 12 by 12 paper, so I'm struggling to make sure that I'm all on camera with this. Usually I just make cards. And I think I've got that pocket again. Yep. As it is a bit thinner paper, it is a bit easier to fold over to square up those lines. Okay, so front, back, back. So then you just get them in the order that you want them, and then you just get some tape or some wet glue and glue this and this side together so that then they go together like that. And then this side and this side, and this is why I'm saying the papers that you don't really like will be at pages 2 and 3, because you cover 90% of them up if you were keeping the pockets. If you're cutting the pockets off, you'll cover 100% of the paper that you don't like. And then tape on this one or glue there, and then that's done. Now, because there's no binding or anything like that, you could make it a bit bigger, but you might find that it might start pulling apart if you have any more than 4 pieces of the DSP. So I think 4 is enough for this. And for this one, I'm just going to use tape because I'm going to get in a world of mess with Tombow tonight. I can just feel it. So I'm just going to use tape. Tombow is good because it gives you wiggle room and lets you move around a little bit, but I find Tombow very messy. So with tape, I'm just going to make sure it's stuck down. Like, you don't want this coming apart. And then we bring the scoreboard is really good for this. So you bring the scoreboard back in. And one of the ladies in my class gave us this tip when we were making it. Line up the piece in the corner, and then the only trick is making sure that you've got your papers the right way when you do this. But take all your tape off. And make sure they're facing and opening the right way, because otherwise you could be in trouble. And push both of them into the corner of the scoreboard and line them up. And that is pretty even. I've got a little bit here. So at the end of it, like, you'd prefer to cut any bits over off the top, not the bottom, because otherwise you'll cut your pocket bits. So line it all up with the bottom, this end, and then if you've got any overs, you can just trim them off with the trimmer. So we'll add some more tape to this one. Are we all thinking what DSP papers we can use to make this album? So I had a couple of people in the class. One girl was going to do it as like a memento journal for a special goal that she was trying to reach. And then another one suggested she has a lot of Japanese exchange students come. So she was going to make one for each of the exchange students so they could add some photos in for the couple of weeks that they're here. I'm looking at giving them to the daycare teachers as a thank you, because you'll see how quick and easy they are to come together. And again, just make sure that's lined up in the corner. You've got this one lined up. Then we'll do the last one. And you could do it with 6x6. You would just end up with a really tiny album, because then you'd only be 3 inches wide, 3 inches wide, and you'd only be 3 inches high if you were. Oh, you could do the pockets and make them an inch or something instead of 3 inches, like I've done this one, but you'd still be only 3 inches wide, which would be alright if you just had smaller photos or journaling or something like that. But if you, this will fit full-size photos in if you want. Okay, take this one off. And then the amount of embellishment that you add to this is purely up to you. You can definitely add lots of ribbon and paper embellishments and stuff like that. I wouldn't be adding too many metal embellishments or things like that, because there's no cardstock in this. It's only just DSP, so you don't have a lot of strength. Oh, that's... I think that's down there now. Oh, no. Oh. It was bound to happen. Oh. Got her off with no damage. That was lucky. Whoa. Look at that. And so what I did on the other couple that I did I just added some washi tape along there, and it's like, it is lifting because washi tape's not, I find, especially in the heat in Brisbane, it doesn't stick all that great. I'm just going to get rid of some of this paper. But you could add some ribbon along there, and that, put it in the middle, and just add some ribbon along there. So let's, I've got, you'd want a wide ribbon. This is the ribbon for the Thanksgiving set in the catalogue. I need my scissors. I didn't, we don't do Thanksgiving here, but I really did like the leaf set, but I haven't bought it. But I couldn't go past this ribbon because it's quite a neutral colour and I really like it. So I bought the ribbon, but I haven't bought anything else this week. I'm struggling with this. There we go. So obviously this doesn't match. You'd get a thicker ribbon that matches. But you'd want a thick ribbon like that. And then pin it, like stick it down on both sides, but you could pull it up and then cover that with something as well, or you can make it a feature in here as well on the inside. To cover that seam binding there, and then I've just got, how different is that, like that? Because those other three line up perfectly. This one's like 1/8 of an inch shorter, but on this side they all line up. Unless that pocket's, I've stored that pocket a little bit bigger. Maybe that's what it is. So I'll trim the top of that. And then decoration is just up to you. So I don't know that I'm going to decorate it tonight. I might decorate it over the weekend and then post pictures. See, and so you can see how easy it is to trim up if you make a mistake like me as well. So don't think it's ruined. Let's line that up. And line that up. There we go. Watch the replay. Hi, Marnie. Oh, it's beautiful. Hope you had a nice birthday dinner. It's only going to be a nice quick one tonight, Marnie. Anyway. So that's it finished there. And then you are free to decorate that as you like. So this would be really nice in that new DSP that's limited time as well, and you could have that big flower image on the front. But yes, and then just to stick down the pockets, I'll stick down the pockets with you, and that's your album done. It's a little album, Marnie, just purely with DSP. So when you do your pockets, just to make sure that they're still going to be a pocket, you just really want a bit of tape down one end, and because the book folds, I do find that either side of this middle one I do have some tape, and just add the tape there. And for the pockets I would suggest tape, whereas the sticking the DSP together, wet glue is probably better because you do get a bit of wiggle room. But with the pockets, you don't want the glue to be moving around because you don't want things sticking once you're in there, once you try and add things in here. So then that still leaves quite a substantial pocket in there. And then you do the same with this one as well. And then just take that tape off. So now you've got your scoreboard money. This is all I've used, is my scoreboard to make this, and the DSP. And then I did just have to, you came in while I was trimming it, only because my paper didn't line up properly. Many of us have 10 tonne of DSP liquid if you only use single-sided DSP. So it's not a deal breaker, you couldn't not use it. You just will have to add some more material to decorate it, because it might look a bit plain and boring if the pockets come up and they're blank. So then just fold that up. Oh, and bone folder money. So all I've used is my scoreboard and a bone folder. Very simple. This, or you could spend 10 minutes embellishing it. The one that I did with the memories and more seriously took me about 5 minutes to decorate, because all those card sizes are already cut like in 6x4 or 3x4. So I really didn't have to do a lot of work with that at all. So there's memories and more packs for the Magnolia Lane. This would be, some of the ladies in my class did the Magnolia Lane. Some did the Perennial Essence. That was very nice. And some did the birds, like I did. So this is the